Welcome back to my channel. Greetings, everyone. This is Q, man. Hope you guys are doing well. One of my subscribers, and I would like to call subscribers family. So one of the family members, guys, asked me to, I can't remember exactly what they said, but he asked me, how do I feel, or asked me to elaborate on Black lives, um, Black on Black violence and crime. And he asked me, would I make a video about it? And that was yesterday. So here we are today. Guys, Black on Black crime and violence is such a horrible thing, man. It's disgusting, especially when it touches people who are not involved in that life, women and children, elderly people who get murdered by Black on Black crime and violence, but it's just absolutely senseless. It should not happen, especially living in America today. What we're dealing with the police, what we're dealing with the government, guys. There should be, we should really all come together and say, hey, guys, we got to stop this. Okay. It's just senseless and it hurts my heart, man. And especially when people who had nothing to do with your business and your gangs and your violence and your drugs, and they get murdered. It's disgusting. So we share the responsibility, guys, in that we're responsible for it. Everyone who engages in it, we are responsible for it, point blank. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that's not where it ends. That's not where it ends, guys. The government, state, and federal government has a responsibility in it, but they don't care. They don't care, guys. So let's pick a city. Let's pick a city like Chicago. Man, if you talk to people who aren't from Chicago, who's ever traveled to Chicago, they talk about what a great city it is. Man, they had a blast, tourism, this, that, and other. But you better not go over there. Okay, so the city of Chicago polices the areas where they have good white people, tourism, business, and industry. Those areas are police. People who have criminal intent know not to come over there. You come over there and commit a murder or crime, those police have a emergency plan in place, how to shut down every thoroughfare, every road that get out of that city, helicopter up. You're not getting out of that city. That city, if you kill one of those business owners or one of those white people in their neighborhood. But they allow it over there. And after people are killed, they come in after the smoke is gone. And okay, we already got some dead ninjas. Now, let's see if we can arrest some more ninjas. Let's try to get two birds with one stone. They allow Black on Black crime because guess what? If you don't believe they want you to kill as many of you as you can, and they want to incarcerate the rest of you, if you don't believe that, something's wrong because they're allowing that. They're allowing it to happen, guys. They don't come until after everything's over. Let us shoot and let it come across the road, across the police radio, that there's been a shooting in one of these white neighborhoods. They get in there. Let that shooting happen over there. They will get there after it's over. And here's another problem, guys. You want the citizens to put their life on the line to cooperate and point out the people who are committing these crimes. You're not going to protect them. You're not going to protect their family members if they become a witness. There's people out there right now who got a Ray Ray in their neighborhood, in their community, in their apartment. They know they killed 8 people. Ray Ray in the gang. They can't tell on Ray Ray because while Ray Ray in that jail, once they find out who told on Ray partners gonna be killing their family, their kids, and they whoever. So the police don't protect us. That's why we have black on black crime, because the people who live in those areas, the citizens can't tell, because the police aren't going to protect them. Let's talk about something else, guys. The federal government and state government has come up with plans and programs to stop everything that they have a problem with. The DEA was made to counteract or counter respond to drugs in conjunction with the Coast Guard. Sea, land, the DEA does that. The IRS deals with money, make sure they get their money. The FBI guys, way back in the day, federal agents were made to stop those bank robberies. Bank robberies, Babyface Nelson and all those other guys who robbed banks. If they wanted to stop black on black crime, are you telling me they can't? There are people who have doc, doctorate degrees in criminal justice and law. There are law enforcement professionals all over the world who have 30, 40, 50 years in law enforcement. You mean tell me can't nobody come up with a plan in Chicago and all these other major metropolitan cities where black and brown people live to stop crime? Surely they can. They don't want to, but they want as many as you ninjas to kill each other as you can kill. They could stop it if they wanted to. They do not want to. They don't want to. So I'm pleading for y'all to stop killing each other, because no one cares. No one cares, guys. And one thing that people are overlooking, guys, even though black on black crime is horrible, if you check the stats, guys, in black neighborhoods, guess who killed black people? Black people. In white neighborhoods, if there's a murder, the majority of murders are done by white people. And that applies to an Asian neighborhood, that applies to a Hispanic neighborhood, that applies to a Dominican neighborhood, because people come in contact with people who are there. So for the most part, yes, there is a lot more black on black crime, but people will make you think that white people don't kill white people and Asians don't kill Asians, but they do. Okay, because people living around each other, we have differences, guys. Something else, guys, that leads to black on black crime, guys, is when you take all these people, man, just stack them on top of each other, and there's no social services, man. They don't even have a grocery store, man. They got to buy their stuff at the mom and pop store, and there's a whole lot of damn liquor stores on every corner. Some communities don't even have a grocery store, man, where they got to buy something that costs $1.75 for $5 on this corner store. There's no one's coming there building anything, bringing any jobs. So there's no jobs. People have went to jail, got out of jail. They're not going to be able to get a job. So let's talk about another factor. Go to your city council in your city. If you live in a major metropolitan city and the schools are jacked up, go and look at funding. Go and see how much money they gave to jails, the police, and your schools. It'll tell you guys that your school system is not a pipeline for college or trade school or the military or anything positive. Your schools in your neighborhood are a pipeline to jail. Just go to city council and see where they put that money at. One, one state I want to use as an example is Baltimore. I looked up the city of Baltimore because they were in the news one time, and I looked at, listen, they gave more money to the jails and the police than they did to schools. So a police department can have tanks and shit, but the school that has one computer lab don't have a computer for every kid in that class. You have 2 kids sharing a monitor. Listen, every kid need to be punching the buttons and hitting the power. Everybody, but those schools in the other areas, the white areas, they have computer labs, and all those kids have computers that they take home. So, guys, what do you think is going to happen if you live in a place where your city council gives more money to the jail and the police than it does the school? Guys, there are so many factors that affect why there's so much black on black crime. I'm not making an excuse for it. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying it's all right. But guys, it's a plan. They're allowing it to happen. And they're sitting back watching and laughing. 10 more gone, 30 more gone, 40 more gone, 50 more gone, and it's not a big deal to them. The federal government, the state government got enough expertise in people that they can stop anything that they want to stop. But first of all, they have to see us as human beings. They have to see us as good, hardworking, loving people. And they have to give us social services. They have to give us good schools. They have to give us training. They have to allow us to be able to have money in our pockets and feed ourselves and buy shoes and buy some shoes for our kids and take our wife out on a date. Man, if you can't do that, I'm not making an excuse, but guys, if there's no jobs, no social services, I'm a convicted felon, and the world won't forgive me and let me get back on my feet, who you think that person gonna be? Who you think gonna clean toilets for the rest of their life? Who you think wants to wash pots for the rest of their life? Do you think a person who is washing pots should wash pots for the rest of their life? And should they one day have an opportunity to move up to maybe be a chef and get trained? But no, you got that family, dog. All you gonna do is wash these pots. So guys, black on black crime, disgusting. I wish we would all get together, bond together, unite, and stop it, because they're not gonna stop it. They don't care. They have the power, they have the authority, they have the means, but they're not gonna stop it. So guys, thank you for your time. Please like the video, guys, if you haven't already. Please, if you haven't, subscribe to my channel. Thanks again.